Hello everyone, welcome. Hope everyone's having a great day today. Alright. Apologize for earlier. For some weird reason, my bitrate on Twitch right now is acting up. I don't know why. So I tried restarting the stream and lowering the bitrate to see if that would help, but I don't know. It's still saying it's like unstable. Average stream bitrate is too high. So if we do see any issues, then just let me know. In either case, I hope everyone's having a good day today. You might have noticed that we're going to be playing a different game than what our usual is, because usually we've been playing Elden Ring, but today we are going to be playing Hades. It's a game that I've always wanted to play since it came out, but never really had the chance to, and now we're going to play it. So I'm going to check my audio here real quick, make sure that everything is going smoothly. It's a little... Let me turn off the music here. See if I can hear it a little bit better, but... Okay. Test. Okay, so that's not too bad. Let me see if I can increase the volume here. Okay. I apologize. Usually I have this ready to go, but all right. Looks like everything is going okay. All right, and checking the YouTube side. Cool. All right, looks like we are ready to go. So today we're going to be playing through... Oh, there it goes. Bitrate's fine now. Awesome. So today we're going to be playing through Hades. Come on. Come on, game capture. There it goes. So we're going to be playing through Hades. And you'll notice that the music is turned down a little bit. I don't know how the creators of the game are with, having music on stream or their music featured in video format. So we're going to keep it low, but I am going to turn on some of the music for it, and we're just going to keep it low. There we go. I think that should be good. If it's still a little too high and we can't hear, master volume's all the way up. All the sound is up except for music. But without further ado, let's play Hades. Ooh, we got a hell mode. What's hell mode? For all those unafraid of death and other difficult matters, the Pact of Punishment will make your life harder right away. Set this if you're a veteran of the cycle of death and rebirth, or seeking a purer, more challenging experience. Interesting. I don't think we want to do that yet. We're, first-timers into this.
Few tales are told of Hades, whose very name inspires fear and penitence, reminding us of the inevitable fate which we all share. I, however, mean to tell you such a tale. Listen carefully.
All right.
Goodbye, Father.
Ah, so we're in Tartarus starting off. That's weird that we're going to be starting in Tartarus.
This place.
Interesting. Okay, so right off the bat, this is very weird and interesting to me. Okay, so what we got? So we're moving with WASD. Oh, well, we got something. Okay, so space is dash.
Out of my way.
And whoa, that's weird. I can do an attack and dash back as I'm doing it. That's cool. But so the thing that I find interesting with this is Tartarus, right? So Tartarus is the hell of hell. What I mean is, you have the underworld in ancient Greek myth, which Hades controlled, right? Tartarus was even further down. So Hesiod in the Theogony mentions that it would take an anvil, I think it's 7 days and 7 nights, to fall from the top of Olympus, the heavens, to the earth. And then it would take 7 more days from the earth to Tartarus. And Tartarus is way below Hades' realm. So, but this is pretty cool. You can see all the spirits. You've got, I assume, I don't think that's the river Styx right there, but who knows? Oh. All right. Well, we're going into our first room here. Ah, interesting. Okay.
I'm leaving.
Oh.
Try and stop me.
Okay. You're gonna hear a lot of clicking. Okay. Oh, we got more.
Heads up.
Oh, that's cool. Alright, so destructible environments can... There we go. Awesome.
There she is.
Ah, she. This must be the Aegis of Athena. You can tell because it's the circular pattern of a shield. And Athena's shield, her Aegis, was so important because it had the head of Medusa on it. Now I wonder if we see her, if her design is going to have Medusa on it.
It's got to be her. Then here goes nothing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hail, noble cousin.
Ah,
Now, let's get you from that miserable place. I'll see that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me.
interesting. Okay, so we'll go over Zagreus in a bit, but I like Athena's design here. Very ethereal, of course. She has, her shield does not have Medusa, but you do see in her breastplate that it is the head of Medusa on it. So that's interesting that they have it there to her side. And then, of course, she has the owl. The owl represents the wisdom that she provided, since she was the goddess of war and wisdom. But that's also kind of cool that she said, yeah, you can see goddess of wisdom. See that all of us upon Olympus do our part, beginning here with me. So Zagreus is trying to get out of Hades. I don't know the lore of anything here. I have not looked into this. This is a fully blind playthrough. See that all of us upon Olympus do our part. So it looks like Zagreus is in league with all of Olympus to get out of Hades and Tartarus, respectively. Okay. Boons of Athena. Alright, so we have Divine Strike. Your attack is stronger and can deflect. That sounds good. Your cast damage is foes in small areas and can deflect. Cool. Divine Dash. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. Ooh. Okay. So let's go with Divine Strike. So that way we can kill
Can't hear
enemies
me all the way
faster.
where you are, goddess. But thank you.
Okay. So it looks like these 4 that we're going to have in our, I assume, tutorial stage. So this looks like a gem of, like, the night? Maybe Nyx, I'm thinking. Or Erebus.
Let's see how quickly I can slay you all.
What do we got? Ah, okay. Oh, that hurt. Okay. Alright, what do we got?
You want to go?
Nice.
Short work.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Dang it. There's been a fly in the room just like roaming around and being annoying. That's cool. Okay. What's this? It's like a pitchfork or something. Let's see. Huh, that's interesting that you've got the guards being Medusa statues. And then I like the addition of Hades and his Bident.
Louts.
There we go. What else we got? Oh, double kill.
Thank the gods.
Okay, so
Keep me going for a bit.
increase our life. Nice. Anytime I'm in a game and I see pots, I have to smash them. Okay, so there's our... Oh, so that's what that is. Oh, weird weekend. Okay, so this gives us more of whatever that is. Okay, so B brings up this. I don't know the controls, so I'm just pressing buttons. So that does that. Whoa, we got a smash attack. Okay. I guess if we get surrounded. Alright, let's go with the key. I think the key is going to be a little bit... Alright. Right this way. Oh, come on. Missed. Right this way. Come on. Come here. Oh, fine. Be that way. Oh, I just noticed what it is. Alright, hold on. Let's beat these guys real quick.
They absorbed my blow.
Oh, I got hit. Nice.
Chthonic key.
Ooh. I like that. Chthonic key. It's got a blinking eye.
Wonder where I can use this.
Alright, let's get our item. But I like this. So this is a chimera. Chimera is a mixture of a lion, a goat, and a scorpion. Damn fly. So, and in Greek mythology, the chimeras are seen as sort of, I don't want to say demonic beings, but they were seen as unnatural. Like, they were 100% monsters, malevolent creatures. This is because in Greek belief, they saw the merging of different species into one being, as being like monstrous, to say the least. So this is actually, there's a belief that goes around that ancient Egyptian mythology helped shape Greek mythology, and maybe there's some credence to that. However, in Egyptian myth, the combination of animals and man, or a chimeric sort of animal, was more divine than what the Greeks had. So that's cool that you step on this and you can see the lion as well, that they would shoot out little spikes, because they were creatures that would spit out poisonous arrows or darts. Just gonna check something real quick. Okay. All right.
Wretches.
Wretches. Interesting. Okay, let's see if we can damage them with some more. Come here. Come here. Come here. Ow. Got it. Got him.
Coin from the dead. Father won't miss a couple coins.
That's a lot of coins. That's a lot of coins, a lot of death, in all honesty. But we'll go over the coins a bit later, because I assume that we are going to see the ferryman that's here. What do we got? I'm going to go this way. I'm going to assume that this is one coin.
I think I hear the river.
I like that. Oh, I can't remember the name, but these swords are very specific too.
Charon's shop.
Oh, look at that! What was I just saying? But here we have Charon's shop. It's very cool that it is Charon, or Karen, however you want to pronounce it, being the shop owner in this, because of the fact that Karen was the ferryman for the dead in the underworld. He was a servant of Hades. He's also seen as another god. He's the god of coin, essentially. But a lot of the texts describe Charon as this, I don't know, like visceral entity, where he is so ancient that it's like no one really knows where he comes from. Also, I like this, that it's falafel, or it's a gyro with fries. Let's see, what do we got? Can I see what it...
I'll pay for that.
Okay, so you can't... Oh, that's... I can't exit out of it. Dang it. Okay, so I have to be aware of that. You can't see what it is before. So you just have to get used to it. Or get used to seeing it and know what it is. So we've got bronze skin at the bottom, resist damage from foes' attacks, blinding flash, your abilities can deflect, also make foes exposed. Interesting. Special is stronger and can deflect. I don't want any of those. And I really don't want this to change the original boon that I had. Let's go with this one.
Your wisdom guide me.
Oh, we got a second one. Okay, cool.
The infernal wares of the Stygian boatman Charon lie sprawled about, available for sale to whomever would be willing to quench the boatman's great thirst for riches.
That would be me.
Let's see what he says. Nice.
Why, good to see you, Charon, mate. Just minding my own business, taking in the sights, and sure is awfully convenient to be running into you like this. I had all this coin I wanted to get rid of.
Oh, you know, I just realized I have not made a post about this. Hold on. Hold on 1 second. I also realized the thumbnail didn't save. There we go. Okay. Let me make my post real quick. Oh, I'm trying to do this on my phone. I'm literally on. Not. Can't type. Okay, there we go. I forgot to make a post. But all right. So, the thing that I like about this, with having Charon as the shop owner, even though he's the ferryman, meant to, bring people back and forth from the land of the living to where their resting place is in the underworld, is that when people died, the Greeks would take a coin and put it under the tongue of the person who died. Now, you've seen the trope, I'm sure, of the coins over the eyes. That's actually a later point in time during the during the Roman period. They would put the coins over the eyes to refrain from having the dead open their eyes, because they were afraid that if a person who was dead would open their eyes, that person's soul would be brought down to the underworld with them, or that the person wouldn't go down to the underworld. So, come run around, nice. So, and that's why he has so many coins on him, is because every time a person dies, they would take the coin from their mouth and hand it to the ferryman.
Took care of those for you, mate.
Alright. But we did see that symbol was the pomegranates. Pomegranates are they're not only food of the gods, but especially of the underworld. They were seen as more chthonic. Ow.
More, huh?
Okay, here, let's see if we can deflect things. Ow, never mind. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm gonna stop. There we go.
A palm of power.
A palm of power.
Delicious.
Ooh. Oh, we can level... Oh, okay, I see now. I like that. Let's see. Alright, so this increases... Wow, that's a huge increase. I mean, this is what I use more of, so... Press B for boon info.
I'm hurt. Can't heal myself, but I can fight.
Alright. Oh, and this is gonna have another.
Lights out. They're armored.
There we go. I hope that there's a bestiary that we'll see. So that way we can, you know, explore more of the enemies that we'll be seeing. Okay. Let's see what we got.
Good enough to eat.
Oh, good. This one... Attack becomes stronger. So now we can hit even harder. Absolutely. Okay. Ah, here we go. I'm going to assume that that's a boss room.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, interesting. I like these guys. Ow. Oh, that hurt. Go, got one. Oh, okay, so they drop stuff again. Get out of the way.
Anyone else? This one was bound to show up, I guess. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Okay, I'm gonna assume that this is Ares, judging by the color and the sword. Let's see if it is.
You've got quite the fighting spirit in you there, I have to say. Most intriguing, and yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself. You come on out of there and tell me all about it. I'm a fellow student of death, you see.
Okay. So here's the thing. So let's look at his design here. So, one, he has 3 swords on him, which I would very much agree to that. I don't know if they would be on his back, but even still, I think that he would absolutely have multiple swords on him at all times. I do like the bird at the on his chest. That's really cool because it kind of looks like a crow or a raven skull. which shows like his attachment to death, which is very fitting here. What I find intriguing is when he says, "Yet no surprise for someone born in hell itself." So, if I remember correctly, the Greeks would refer to the realm of Hades as hell because they would adopt it from other cultures, because other cultures prefer or referred to their underworld as hell, mainly the Abrahamic beliefs, because especially the Judaism was actually around at this time, or the religion of the Israelites. So, but I do kind of like that, because it's not referring to Hades, because a lot of times people didn't want to mention Hades, because if they said Hades, they would probably invoke Hades himself to come to them, and a lot of people don't want that. So, because if you invoked him and he showed up, guess what? You're getting brought down to the underworld. All right, let's see what we got. Ooh, we got an epic. Your cast sends a blade rift hurtling ahead. I assume the cast is my right click, but Curse of Vengeance. After you take damage, inflict doom on foes around you. Your attack, special, and cast deal more damage. Let's do the epic.
It's me or them.
Oh, that's cool. Oh, it just keeps going. Oh, it bounces. That's really cool. I like that. So I thought that at the start of the game you would be starting in, the realm of Hades, not just Tartarus. So, all right, let's try it out. Let's see what happens. Oh god, I ran into it. That one's on me. I wish that there was a lifesteal type of thing. I'm sure that there is at some point in time. God.
The underworld's power.
Ooh. Okay.
For the mirror.
For the mirror. Interesting. Oh, what was I going to say? Oh, yes. So those enemies that we faced, Zagreus called them witches, which is actually kind of cool because the belief was that witchcraft was very much a thing in the Greek belief system, or the cult worship. Because anything that was... dang it, I have 6 health. I am not doing great with this. I'm gonna die. I have 1 HP. I literally have 1 HP. Oh my god. Yeah, anything... Oh, there we go. We finally died. There is no escape. But yeah, anything that dealt with supernatural things. Oh, here we go. Oh,
I'm home.
the House of Hades. See, this is where I thought that we
Carry on,
started.
everyone, don't mind me.
Huh. Interesting. So anything that was of like the supernatural, of death, of something that was other than the gods of Olympus, the gods of Hades and whatnot, was seen as like witchcraft. And the specific goddess of witchcraft, Hecate, was worshipped very fervently by those people who sought out the witchcraft sort of, like how Christians view the pagan worship. That's how the Greeks viewed witchcraft.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where... Wait, I know you. Guess that means you died out there, huh? Well, don't be sad, though. Pretty much everybody dies sometime.
It's Hypnos. So, Hypnos is the brother. I don't remember if they're twins or not, but the brother of Thanatos, who are both sons of Nyx. So, that's very much cool. I like that. You can see he has a blindfold on his head. And of course the skull on around his waist has its eyes closed. So.
Some of us more than others.
Back already?
Ah, Hades. And we got Serby.
Stupid boy. I told you nobody gets out of here, whether alive or dead. So how was your wanton ransacking of my domain?
Excuse me.
Greetings, Father. My ransacking was a delight, thank you for asking. So I'll just be on my way again.
Be on your way indeed. What do I care? You shall never reach the surface. Go, see for yourself.
Huh.
What is it now?
Oh.
I've a mountain of infernal parchment work.
Hold on, I'm gonna look at
Get
this
where
real
I
quick.
can see you.
A vast and intricately crafted mosaic depicts the underworld king presiding over the enormity of his domain, whilst its chthonic residents look on in awe of him.
Interesting.
He's not really that great.
Keep it down.
I like this dynamic, actually, where it's a father who is very much all-powerful, you know, one of the original Olympians. And he's constantly working, and so he kind of dismisses his son a bit. And of course his son is rebelling, which is, it's very cliche for it all. But I do like that this mosaic portrays him as the all-powerful Hades. And then over here, when I first saw this, I immediately went, oh look, it's the three goddesses of the Legend of Zelda. I can't remember their names, unfortunately, but Din, Nehru, and something else. I can't remember. But more than likely, these are the Fates, who Hades and even Thanatos worked hand in hand with, as the Fates would be Atropos, Clotho, and Lachesis. So one would be weaving the thread of a person's life. The other person, or the other sister or Fate, would measure it out to see how long a person would live, how they would be living themselves. And then finally, the last of the Fates would be cutting the string to show this is when the person dies and how they die. You can kind of see that they have in their hands like a string-like thing. So, let's go ahead and...
Infernal watchdog Cerberus regards the underworld prince with mixed emotions, from purest joy to deepest melancholy.
That's fitting, since his heads would have different personalities.
You watch over things for me, won't you, boy? You know I'd take you if I could.
Aww. Absolutely pet the dog.
There's a good boy.
Yeah.
Cerberus merely feigns concern for you.
Oh, look at that. Sweet Papa Dog. So, Cerberus is actually the son of, if I remember, Typhon and Echidna, who are the king and queen of the monsters. So, fitting that it would be a monster to be here.
Good to see you, lad.
Ah,
Despite
Achilles.
the circumstances, remember your training out there. The pain of death is but another obstacle.
Very nice. I like his design. It's very simple. And he does have a spear with him, which was his usual weapon of choice. So, Forgotten Hero. That's so weird that it says Forgotten Hero, because he, when Achilles was first tasked with going to Troy to fight in the Trojan War, he was told by his mother, who is a river nymph, by the way, or nymph, sorry. So she's like a goddess of the rivers and the waters around Greece. She was actually the one who dipped him into the river Styx, so it's fitting that he would be here at the Hall of Hades. But when she meets him before he goes out, because he seeks her guidance, and he speaks to her, and he goes, you know, I want to go, but I don't know what it's going to hold for me. And she tells him, if you go, you will find nothing but death. Death not only for those of you who surround you, but the death of yourself. But if you do go, you will be remembered for all time. He asks, of course, what's the other option? And she goes, if you stay here, you refuse the call of the Mycenaean Greeks, you will stay here. You will be adorned with love and affection and riches. But after, and you will die eventually of old age. But when you do, your sons and daughters and grandchildren will remember you, but then afterwards you will fade into history. And so Achilles, and the reason of finding glory and never being forgotten, because that's what he hated being forgotten, he goes out to Troy, and there he meets his end.
And fear is for the weak. Take care, Achilles.
I like this. I like these designs. I like these simple choices. I don't like that I think that it should say, instead of Forgotten Hero, it should say Trojan Hero, because he's never forgotten. Oh, what do we
The
got?
House of Hades, that dark and lavishly appointed lair of the underworld's king, is home not just to him, but to his willful progeny.
Interesting.
You know I can hear you, old man.
Okay, so the narrator can speak. Wait till you see Chaos. Oh, I'm excited to see Chaos. I know that he's in the game, but that's about it. Locked. Relax?
Not as comfy as it looks.
What, I can't sit... Just make the chair vibrate. Huh. Alright. Alright.
You have come home.
Ah.
Do not despair,
Nyx.
child. Such setbacks are inevitable and may be overcome with effort and with time. You made contact with the goddess Athena. She shall be true to her word.
Very nice. Alright. So this, Nyx. Nyx is the primordial goddess of the night. So she is the mother to Hypnos and Thanatos. So that's why when you see night incarnate or sleep incarnate, that means that they are, a primordial being. And I really like her design with the moon, her purple and black in it. It's really cool.
I believe it, Nyx. I'm grateful that you put us into contact. I know you took a considerable risk in reaching out.
The risk is not to me. I expected the Olympians would involve themselves in this eventually. Reveal to them no more than they already know. Are we understood?
Yes, we are.
Then go.
Okay, hold on. Before we go, let's talk about Zagreus real quick. So, Zagreus is a very... I think Zagreus is a very good choice for Hades, the game. So Zagreus has an interesting background in the fact that he is essentially not in title, but he's a god of rebirth. What I mean by that is the fact that in his myths, he is born from Persephone and Hades. However, it's not... Hold on. This Hades. It's not him, but it's in fact Zeus in disguise as Hades. And of course, who's he with? Persephone. Persephone gives birth to Zagreus, and when Zagreus is born, he's very much looked upon in glee with both Persephone and Zeus. Now, of course, Hades comes to see that, oh, Persephone had a son. He's got a lot on his mind already. He's got a lot on his plate. He's not happy about it. He's not happy with Zeus. That's probably why they're keeping it a secret of, hey, keep the Olympians away from Hades' watchful eye. But of course, Zeus having another child out of wedlock, Hera is someone who is not pleased with this. And much like how she dealt with Heracles, she wants Zagreus dead as well. So she talks with the Titans and has the Titans come out from Tartarus and take Zagreus as a child, and they cut him into pieces. They eat him, and they leave nothing but his heart. His heart is saved, and he is brought down to, if I remember correctly, he's brought down to the underworld. Yeah. And he is, his heart is continued to give life, because I think they dip it into the river Styx. And when Zeus learns of this, he actually really likes Zagreus because of the fact that when Zagreus was a child, like very young, like let's say like 3, he was actually able to hold Zeus's lightning bolts, which no other child could do. So what does he do is he takes the heart, he takes the form of, this almost embryo kind of thing that Zagreus is at this point, and he sews it into his thigh. It's believed that it's the inner part of the thigh or in the testicle region or the crotch. Either way, Zagreus grows up, and when he is born, he is actually under a different name, Dionysus. It's really cool. And this is like how Dionysus is actually formed is this exact myth, but in a lot of tellings, especially the Orphic hymns, they use that name Zagreus in reference to Dionysus, emphasizing that he is Zagreus, that Zagreus is once Dionysus, and Dionysus was once Zagreus. So, but he comes up and he becomes the, the god of, or Dionysus becomes the god of wine and whatnot. But of course, Zagreus is mentioned multiple times in different stories, so it's believed that he is essentially 2 different beings. So whether that myth of him being torn apart by the Titans and eaten and then brought back to life, that's more than likely the birth of Dionysus, but it could also be the birth of Zagreus. And there are different stories that tell different things, especially with the birth of Dionysus, with the fact that he was being I can't think of the word right now. Conceived by a different or a mortal woman with Zeus, and when he showed her his true form, that's when Dionysus
Hey, room.
was.
I'm back.
That's such a kid thing. Oh, nice. Man, I am on point with this. But where was I going with this? Oh, yes. So once the mother of Dionysus was killed by seeing the true form of Zeus, the baby that was in her was, not dead, not really living too well, and that's when he sewed it into Zeus, at least sewed him into his thigh. So what do we got?
The bedchambers of Prince Zagreus lie in a perpetual state of utter disarray, despite his lord and master of the house repeatedly insisting that he pick everything up.
Oh, right.
Oh,
I remember
come
the
on,
other
it's
thing
not
that I was
that
mentioning.
bad, is it?
And the other story of Zagreus was the fact that he, again, dies, but dies in, only, what is it? I think it's a couple days or like a week after his birth. Dies. Persephone is extremely distraught by this and goes to Nyx. Nyx revives the child and looks after the baby to basically raise him as her own. Can we press?
Who needs sleep?
All right. So that's why she's kind of like a motherly figure. Okay, so they're actually going with the Zagreus is Persephone and Hades' child. Okay, so they're going for the second myth with this. It's the one they use. Okay, that's fine.
Night and darkness guide
Ah.
me.
Okay, so we need 5 keys for that. Death Defiance. What do we got? Chthonic Vitality. Restore a small amount of your health when you exit a chamber, 1 per rank. Okay. Deal bonus attack and special damage when striking foes from behind. Okay, I'm gonna go with well, I guess I'll go with both. Oh. Okay. I don't know how many keys we have.
The power of night.
Let's see what else we got. I do like this. Heaven Medusa. Alright. Well, let's continue on.
Okay.
What's over here? Oh, that's so cool.
I can do this. First get past the wretched shades of Tartarus. Easier said than done. And doubtless I'll be running into Meg. For
Ooh.
a flame ought to be just beyond. Find a way up to Elysium from there, and after that... Alright, let's give it another shot.
Okay, so he
I can
mentioned
escape from
Meg.
the courtyard back there.
Okay. We're not going to go over Meg just yet. And it's a different Meg than you might be thinking.
I'll have to come back later.
What do we got? I guess these are... Give someone... I take it that's... what is it? Oh, I forget what it's called. Ambrosia. Okay. That's locked.
Need more keys.
Need more keys, of course. That's... Oh, there it is. There's the Aegis. You can
There
unlock
we go.
this. What do we got?
Coronacht, the Heart Seeker. Let's deal some death.
Psst, over here.
What the? I can escape through that pink window there.
Nice place you got here, boyo. Name's Skelly, how's it going? But enough with the small talk already. I'm here to do a job. So let me have it. Give me everything you got.
Trading dummy. I like that he has... the coin in his mouth, showing that he is freshly dead. That's pretty cool. I like that.
I don't remember having you on payroll, mate. Who's your supervisor?
Like, oh, this is all just a job.
Oh, I'm not about to wrap my sources, pal. Just try and beat it out of me.
if you insist.
Oh, yeah. Whoa! Wow!
Whoops.
Interesting.
Come, Segius.
After some slicing, huh? Never felt so alive.
Interesting. You know what? Let's go with this. I like Skelly. Oh, look at that. We got the pomegranates. All right.
Darkness, give me strength.
Okay. Oh, I see what happens. Okay, so we are at the realm of Hades, and then we literally jump down from Hades into Tartarus. I like that. I like that design.
Is this really him? Okay.
Yeah, this
In the
definitely
name of
is.
Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Greetings there, young man. Look, your father's always been rather difficult, and he's not so much as called in quite some time. You'll have a better home where you belong, here on Olympus. And to help you on your journey, have my blessing.
Okay, so something that I do like about this is if we noticed Zagreus's eyes, right? He has a red one and a like greenish blue one. Zeus has a greenish blue one, or has a greenish blue eyes, and Hades has the red eyes. So I think that's kind of showing the connection between the two, which I like that. The designs of these are fantastic. Alright, so we got Lightning Strike. Your attack emits chain lightning when you damage a foe. That's not bad. Your special causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. That's really good. Your dash causes a lightning bolt to strike. That's even better. Because we're going to be dashing a
Uncle
lot.
Zeus lending his support. Never thought I'd see the day. Or night. Whenever.
Okay.
Shoo.
Like that.
Composed of such innumerable, ever-shifting, interlocking chambers, the underworld of Lord Hades all but guarantees the dead shall there remain until the end of time.
Hold on, I just remembered something. General consensus is that the heterochromia is due to the fact that that he's mortal, but not. But oh, okay, I like that. Having both godhood, immortality, and then mortality with it. I can see that. There it is.
Good thing I'm not dead.
Yet. I'm sure that we will die many more times than this. Because I really want to see if we can, absolutely, or actually get through an entire run. Okay. There we go. Alright, what do we got?
Now.
Oh, nice. Well, that was easy. All right.
Each exit has its own reward.
Ooh. Okay, so this is the palm of power. What this is? Let's go this way.
Witches.
Okay. Whoops. Yes. There we go.
That sound.
That sounded like wine. Since it's slightly purple, I'm going to say that this is Dionysus.
That was revelry? People having a good time?
Yep, that's definitely
Sure then.
Dionysus.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, I will accept this message.
Hey there,
Hey.
Zag man, how's it going? Look, you have got to get here with the rest of us already. We've been saving you a spot. Let me see what I can do. Make life a little sweeter for you in the meantime.
I like this. Okay. He's got the grapes all around him, and he's got a leopard. I believe that's a leopard or a jaguar pelt around him, which was another one of his symbols. What do we got? Trippy shot. Your cast lobs an explosive or large explosive that bursts into festive fog. That's cool. Premium vintage. Gain health when you pick up ambrosia, I guess. Receive 1 ambrosia now. Okay. Take less damage while at 40% or below. We'll go with this one. Increase our
Leave it to the
defenses
god
a
of
bit.
wine to liven things up around here.
Yeah, Dionysus seems absolutely ridiculous, and I am all here for it. Okay, some more coins. Ow. Got it. That makes me so sad that nothing drops from breaking pots. Have we not learned anything from Legend of Zelda? Oh, this is... There we go. Dang it. Wonder if there's a boon or power up that I can get that'll increase or decrease the charge time on bows and arrows. All right. I'm definitely liking using the bow. All right, what do we got? Ow. Ow. Can we hit it? There we go. There we go.
Okay. This can unlock something back home. Which path?
Ooh. Okay, so we got tougher enemies up there. Yeah, let's go for it.
Ready, lads?
Oh, these guys. Wow, that hurt. There we go. We got it.
That's what you get.
I 100% thought that he was going to say that's what she said. Alright, let's see what Ares gives
You
us.
happen to know, my kin, that you have slain more than 100 foes since you began your quest. You have, for I am keeping count, and I am most impressed.
That. Yep. I believe that. Alright, your attack inflicts doom, your special inflicts doom, your cast sends a blade rift hurtling ahead. Let's go with attack causes doom. I have no idea what that is. Oh, we got a Zeus rune. Alright. Well. Huh. Okay. Wow. We are doing a lot of damage now. Alright, let's see what Zeus gives us. Oh, I thought he was going to speak. Thunder Flourish. Your special causes a lightning bolt to strike nearby foes. Okay. Electric Shock. Your cast is a burst of chain lightning. Heaven's Vengeance. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. 80 damage. Let's go with that one, because I know I'm going to get hit. So, might as well. Ooh, we can go to the shop, or we can get more keys. We have 203. Let's go to the shop.
Let's see what's up for sale.
I was literally about to say that. Stole the words right out from under me. Alright, what's Chard saying?
Got to say, you are a sight for sore eyes there, Charon. So, looks like you're selling. Is that it? You come to help me out?
Okay, so they do have to be careful here because there are two characters with this same kind of name. So we have Karen, which is this, the ferryman that we're speaking to, the shopkeeper. And then there's Chiron, who is the centaur who trains Hercules, or Heracles. Right? He's a centaur warrior. I do like that he has all the coins around him.
Brilliant.
Okay, so we have 203. Let's buy a power up. Let's go with this one.
They
Increase
must
our
have
damage.
lots of these upon Olympus.
And then we'll take another key.
This can unlock a weapon back at home.
And that's exactly why. Nope. Alright. Let's keep going.
More trouble.
Nope. Wow, that's... Hold on. Oh. Yeah, this way. There we go. Got him. Curious what this is. Okay, so that's got something to it. Right over here. Oh, we missed. Dang it. Here we go. Ow. Step on there. Yeah.
That's what you get.
That's what you get when you let your heart win. Alright. Nice.
Something for the mirror.
Okay, so what is this? Shop.
Let's see what's in here.
Ah, okay. Alright. So we have life essence. Restore up to 12 health. Which, honestly, not that bad. Gaia's treasure. So, Gaia's treasure. Instantly gain gemstones for house contractor renovations or for trade. Interesting. Alright, so this is the Greek spelling of Gaia. So Gaia was the primordial of the earth, essentially Mother Earth. She was the one who gave birth to all the rest of the Titans. So Kronos, Rhea, Atlas, all of them. After she had mated with Uranus. So, I like that. Gaia's treasure is gemstones, which are typically found in the earth. Eris, Bengal, passive. You deal 50% damage striking undamaged foes. Oh, and that's only for 6 encounters. Oh, okay. So this one's actually more important. Eris is the god of love. And so very much a bangle is a ring, and typically you wear rings to show your sign of, or your connection with love. But let's go with Gaia's treasure
Should come in useful.
and health, since both those are going to be really useful, and I would rather have something that is going to last, for a long while. All right, continuing on. Not going to do that. Ooh, 3 for 1. There we go.
A centaur heart.
Ding! Order up. Alright. Increase our max life. Oh, we got that. Alright. Let's continue on. Oh.
You think you can just walk away from here?
Survive for 45 seconds. Oh. I almost ran into that. Ow.
Almost there.
Oh, we got it.
Enough.
Finally.
That's so cool. I really like that. Hades, of course, knows exactly what you're doing, I suppose. But he just has control over everything, since he is literally the god of the
God's
underworld.
grant me strength.
That's cool. All right. Let's see. What did we... Oh, we increased this one. All right. We're not below that, so let's increase our dash
Extra blessing.
damage, since that's more than likely going to increase our damage. All right, what do we got? All right, we got something for the shop, and that's it. Cool. Well, we can't really purchase anything else, so I would like to get this. However, let's get a key.
I can use this.
Beyond the present chamber lies the outermost perimeter of Tartarus, promising terrifying dangers far beyond the Underworld Prince's reckoning.
Interesting.
And I can reckon quite a bit.
I'm wondering who the heck is talking that Zagreus can understand exactly who it is. But this is more than likely a boss. Oh, we can't speak to Karen. Or Chara. Sorry, I even started doing...
Well, this is
There
awkward.
she is! I know exactly who
Halt,
this is.
Zagreus.
Yep.
Not one step further.
Alright. Megira, also known as Meg. She is Fury, the first of the Furies. So, the Furies are the ones that watch over death. So, they're also known as the Iranes. So while, so they are goddesses of death. There are 3 that I am fairly certain that we will meet later on down the line. He's, yeah, Zagreus is very much a teenager. I'm sure he's like 18 in this, or they depict him as an 18-year-old in this. But, so, Megira and the rest of the Furies are essentially counterparts to Thanatos. While Thanatos was also the god of death, Thanatos was more the god of calm death. So if somebody died of old age, right, Thanatos would come, claim the soul, claim the person, bring them down to the underworld. Perfectly fine. Or even, if Thanatos was not able to, Hermes would be the one to do that. Hermes would bring it down, bring the soul, the person, to the underworld, to Thanatos. Thanatos would greet them, welcome them in, give them over to Charon, the ferryman, and then brought into the underworld. Meg and the rest of the Iranes, or the Furies, would be the ones who would have a violent death, or be a part of that violent death of a person. So, while if somebody was in, like, you know, if somebody was murdered, right, that murder would be greeted by not Thanatos, but Megira. And I'm not saying Megara. Megara is a completely different person in Greek myth, but Megira and the rest of the Furies would take the soul. And especially in wartime, the Furies would be called down.
Come on, Meg. Haven't we had more than enough of each other by now? Besides, don't you have someplace else to be?
Right.
Your father sent me. All in all, I'd rather be on your bad side than his. Now you can turn back, like a good little man, or I can send you home the painful way. What'll it be?
I like that. Oh, chills. Yeah, I don't think I have a...
I'll have to go with the painful way.
Oh, here, hold on. I'm gonna move my guy here just a little bit over here. Okay.
A man after my own heart.
All right. Here we go. First boss fight.
You want a taste of this? I think not. You asked for this.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh, she's calling down other people. Oh, I should have just stayed in the middle. Oh, oh no. Oh no. Oh, dude, we might die. Okay, she's doing the thing again. Oh no, I ran into it. Okay, come on. Oh no! Jeez. Oh no!
You little fool.
Dang it! We got so close.
Ah, cheers for that, Meg.
Ah.
I'm up. Oh, wow, so Megara herself got you last time. That must have been intense. She's fast and strong and beautiful. And, anyway, I hope the fates are nicer to you next time.
Yeah, I hope so too. Someone's at the desk next to the throne.
Oh, and Achilles is not there anymore. Let's see what else we got. Nothing? Oh.
Who's that sniveling shade to your immediate left there, Father? Already found someone new to do the busy work. And here I thought I was utterly indispensable.
That shade boy is my newly designated contractor. One whose responsibility is to work on this house. Though who shall pay for everything my subjects here demand, I do not know.
You're trying to guilt me into funding the exorbitant furnishings you desire.
Perhaps once we have finished with repairs for all the carnage you have sown throughout my realm, then we might finally have time for all the needed renovations that have piled up.
Nice.
Renovate. Alright, what do we got?
Sort of special offer for me, my good shade.
Oh.
Work authorized.
That doesn't require
A
anything.
fountain chamber in the depths of Tartarus sounds like an excellent idea.
Okay. Plunder lesser. Underworld renovation. Chambers may contain an infernal trove. What's an infernal trove? Treasure chests worth more the faster you slay the foes guarding them. Oh, okay. Let's see. Great Hall. East wing flooring in gray. Oh, so okay, that's the coloring. West Hall. Seating luxurious. Enhancing the viewing area of the West Hall. Bed chambers. Pool scrying. These faint traces of the past if you look closely. Huh. Let's do this one.
The ever-shifting chambers of the underworld ought to be a little livelier with this.
So wasteful of my realm's resources, boy.
And I didn't even do it. You asked me to do this. Okay.
What once was a small lounging area within the House of Hades now is sealed off, in utter shambles since the multi-headed Cerberus tore the space apart, mourning the missing prince.
Aww. Cerberus was not
destroyed
having
the lounge again.
chewed up the furniture, I'm sure.
Darkness guide you, child. You have outgrown this house. Of that I am now certain. Should you return again here, I shall keep you safe.
Such a motherly figure.
I won't forget you, Nix, I swear it.
Okay. Not gonna leave just yet, because...
How you holding up, boy? Eating well lately? All three mouths full and happy?
Oh, yes.
Each terrifying maw of the infernal watchdog Cerberus responds affirmatively, one after the next, as if to reassure the ever-doubting prince.
Oh. Who would think that Cerberus was just a terrible dog? Cerberus is the best boy.
If I don't pet your other heads, don't bite my arm off. Deal?
Oh, good pups. Clifford the big red Cerberus. Alright, let's continue on. Alright, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the greatest of them all? Oh, I need 2 more keys. Okay. Deal both attack and special damage when you strike foes from behind. Okay. Well, let's Get
Power
both.
of darkness. Can't sleep.
Okay.
Hey, boyo. Little tip, boyo. You find any coinage while you're out there, you be sure to pawn it off to that old Chiron boatman guy. Use it or lose it, pal. Use it or lose it.
Thanks, mate. Note to self, always spend everything I earn instead of ever saving.
Sounds about right. Alright. So we can now unlock the shield. Let's see what the shield
Open up.
does.
Aegis, shield of chaos. Lend me your power.
Shield of
That one,
Chaos. Technically, the Aegis is the shield of wisdom. So, that's interesting. Okay, so we got a bash, defend. Ult to defend. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that. Oh, I can throw it? What am I, Captain America?
Whoa.
Okay. You know what? I actually really like that. Let's go. Let's get another run in. I want to leave Tartarus.
That looks like a Daedalus hammer.
Ah.
Enchantments for my weapon.
Daedalus Hammer. The master artisan discarded his own tools once he fell. Once his fell work for hate. Oh, okay. I thought it was like once he fell, and I was like, well, how did he fall? His own tools once his fell work for Hades was complete. So, this is really cool. Daedalus was a master crafter in ancient Greek myth. He is the father of Icarus. He is the creator of the labyrinth on Crete, the one that held the Minotaur. Daedalus was an extremely gifted crafter. Think of like how we view Da Vinci, and that's what Daedalus was. He could do art, he could do sculpting, he could build gigantic, labyrinths, buildings, everything. I also like the design of the hammer. It looks like a toy hammer, but all right, what do we got? Your bull rush charges up faster. That's not bad. Your bull rush instead fires a piercing shot that deals 80 damage. Okay, I may not want that. Sounds cool, but I don't think I want that. Charge flight. Hold special to charge your throw for up to 200% base damage. I think I'm gonna go with this one.
Daedalus, wherever you may be right now, thank you.
Oh yeah, that allows me to move way faster. What do we got?
Each time the prince delves back into the underworld, its ever-shifting chambers realign to frustrate his attempts to perhaps map it out.
Built to ensure no one gets out. We'll see about that.
I mean, that makes sense.
What now?
All hell would break loose. Ow. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I like
to
this.
unlock a weapon.
Oh, I think I just saw a blue trident. Dude, that's insane that we can just, like, zoom across the entire map. Ow. Jeez, okay. I'm having a hard time adjusting to this. Oh, God, I ran right into that. Oh, I'm having a rough time with this. Okay.
It's Uncle Number 2. It's got to be.
It's got to be
In
Poseidon.
the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Hades? You recognize your uncle, do you not? We've a lot of catching up to do, but first things first. You get yourself out of that dour underworld. As for me, I'll see if I can stir things up a bit to cover your advance.
Okay, so let's talk about Poseidon's design here, which is so good because his hair and beard kind of looks like seaweed, but also like I don't know if you've ever seen like the Aegean Sea or even the Ionian Sea, but the waters are like the bluest green that you would ever see. Like, it's beautiful, and that's kind of what they're going for here, along with the green sea coloring. But as well, if you look on his head, because I was looking through his belt and his bracelets, it didn't have it, but his headpiece that he has hippocampi on it. And if you're not aware, hippocampi are Poseidon's creations. They are the horses that draw his sea chariot. And hippocampi are designed by, or are designed after the seahorses. So when Greeks saw the seahorses that were around the water, they saw them as creations of Poseidon, because they were both they looked like horses, which horses are native to to the Mediterranean area. So especially Greece, Italy, Thrace, Asia Minor, and whatnot. And there's a myth that tells the story of Poseidon and Athena trying to win over the people of what would then be Athens. And in their competition, the people said, okay, whoever gives us the greatest gift will be we'll name the city after them. And so Poseidon tears open the ground, and out pops all of these horses. And these horses are exactly what the people need. And then Athena comes in, says, I will bring you light, wisdom, and guidance forever and ever. Now, that sways the people into choosing Athena because of the fact that they had no idea what to do. So they got their guidance, their wisdom, their power from Athena, and they chose her as their guardian, as the namesake of their city. But they still kept Poseidon's horses. All right, continuing on. What do we get? Tempest Strike. Your attack deals more damage and knocks foes away. Okay. Tempest Flourish. Your special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Newbie. Floodshot. Your cast damages foes in an area and knocks them away. I'm not a big fan of the cast. Let's go with
Looks like I caught a big one.
increase our damage.
Power of the seas should be of help.
Ooh. Here we go.
They got me.
Let's
No
get
way to patch up. Got to keep going.
So let's get the boon of Athena. Oh.
Come try me.
Alright, let's see what Athena's got for us. Oh god!
Nyx.
Ignore
She's
that.
your mother,
Nothing
I
happened.
understand? We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods. Though Nyx herself reached out to me about your plight, and I was spurred to act.
Yeah, I wouldn't turn down Nyx at any point in time. So it's going back to Zagreus's origin myth, how Athena here says, the one called Nyx, she is your mother, as I understand. So, because Nyx was the one who raised Zagreus into a man. We Olympians rarely consort with the chthonic gods. So that's part of me is like, I don't know how I feel about that because of the fact that the chthonic gods are technically part of the Olympian gods. No, they didn't live on Olympus, but they are still related to them. So interesting that they would kind of separate them in that fact, but it's understandable as well. On the other or flip side of this, it's understandable because of the fact that the chthonic gods were seen more as the death gods. This is, the realm that Tartarus was. Not Tartarus just the place, but the primordial of Tartarus. The Hades, Thanatos, Furies, the Fates, all of them were chthonic beings, chthonic deities, and not heavenly deities. So, understandable that they would kind of differentiate the two. Alright, let's see what we got. Phalanx Shot. Your cast damages foes in a small area. Nope. Holy Shield. After you take damage, damage foes around you and briefly deflect. Okay. Bronze Skin. Resist damage from foes' attack by 5%. I'm gonna go with that one, because we're like three rooms in. We've already taken a bunch of damage, so... Ooh.
Brimstones.
Oh, interesting. Oh, jeez. Okay, there we go.
Look what I found.
Ooh, another key. Alright, what do we got? Eye of Lamia. Ooh. Well, we got a lot. We got a lot to talk about here. Okay. Well of Chara. The riches of the underworld sometimes rise up from the suffocating dark. I like that. Okay, Eye of Lamia. Passive. Slain foes have a 15% chance to drop health items, and this is only for 3 encounters. Nail of Talos. Passive. You deal 50% damage to armor. That's not bad, but we don't have enough coin. Braid of Atlas. Passive. Your cast deals 50% damage. I mean, I suppose I'll spend money on this. So, let's go ahead and talk about these 3 here. So let's start with Lamia. In a lot of my videos and a lot of my content, I have talked about Lilitu, or Lamias. Lilitu being the Babylonian and Assyrian belief on these monsters, these demons that would drain the blood and the life of men, women, and children, especially children, since their blood was seen as pure. The Lamia were the evolution of the Lilitu, and for furthering this, Lilitu is where we get Lilith from. So the vampire, the succubus, Lilith. Lamias were succubi of the Greek world. They were beautiful women that would capture the hearts and minds of men and basically drain their essence, drain their life from them. So they were seen as beautiful monsters. Think of like how sirens have their calls that would, sway men to crash their ship into the rocky shores. Lamia did that with their beauty. So they did that not with their ears, but with the eyes. Nail of Talos. So Talos was a creation by Daedalus, using ichor, which was the blood of the gods, in protecting Crete. This was commissioned by King Minos of Crete to protect the island from... Yeah, the Greeks did not view women in the best of light. They still, allowed them to do some things, but didn't really respect them too much. Especially women of great beauty, I should say. But Talos was really famous in the tale of Jason and the Argonauts. When Jason was seeking the Golden Fleece, he traveled to Crete to seek shelter and to get more information from King Minos on where the Golden Fleece might be. And there, to greet them oh so graciously, I'm being completely sarcastic here, is Talos. Talos is completely mechanical, and it's actually Jason's soon-to-be wife, Medea, who is someone who practiced witchcraft and was apparently very beautiful. She was the one who, I don't want to say seduced, basically pacified Talos and unplugged the plug that was at his ankle, and all of the ichor drained from Talos, killing it. There's a theme with Achilles' heel, the ankle being the source of power for a lot of things. And finally, we have Atlas. Atlas is a Titan, son of Gaia and Uranus, brother to Kronos and Rhea. Atlas is the one who holds up the heavens. One of the most famous myths about Atlas is how he tries to trick Heracles into taking over and holding up the sky. Now, a lot of people view Atlas as the Titan who holds up the world, but that's not actually correct. It's actually that he holds up the heavens and the sky. In the myth of what I was mentioning earlier with the being the most famous, was Heracles, in one of his tasks, had to seek out the golden apples. And of course, he couldn't get to the golden apples because they were protected by a monstrous snake. And Heracles wasn't strong enough, wasn't big enough to actually fight this snake or take care of it. So what does he do? He goes to Atlas. He goes up this mountain. He goes up the Caucasus Mountains, finds Atlas holding up the sky, and tells him, hey, I need your help. I need you to help me get these golden apples. Atlas, of course, is like, yeah, sure, I can, but I need someone to hold up the sky. So he has Heracles take his place. And he's like, oh, thank God, yeah, I'll absolutely do this. So Heracles takes the sky. Atlas goes, gets the apples, and then brings him back and goes, hey, you know what? You continue holding that sky, and I'll bring these apples to the king, so that way your task can be complete. Heracles is like, well, okay, sure. But if you don't mind, can you take the lion pelt over there and some sheep's wool and pad my shoulders so that way I can hold it better? And Atlas is, he's a bit cautious, but he's also just like, yeah, no, that makes sense. I believe that. I wish I had that. I'll give that to him. I'll be kind in this. So he goes, just holds up the sky just enough. Heracles takes the apples and leaves Atlas to hold up the skies for the rest of eternity. So Atlas is very much, he's one of my favorites of all the Titans and of all of Greek myth, because he's doing a task that is extremely necessary, and it's not something that he takes lightly or even likes really, but he still does it. I mean, he has to. And he kind of gets taken advantage of, and he tries to get out of it, but also is like, well, crap. All right, well, let's go ahead and grab the coin, or the Eye of Lamia. So, and let's continue on. Oh yeah. Easy.
Tombstone. Just great. Good night.
There we go.
One less
before we do
giant
that.
evil crystal, then.
Damned lost souls with nowhere left to turn congregate in deepest Tartarus, where they fuse together with the earth itself into odious forms which defy description.
Interesting.
They basically turn into big crystals.
Thank you for explaining that. Yeah, Tartarus is the hell of hell. So that makes sense that
I
they would
accept this message.
have obscene forms. All right. Oh, this replaced Tempest Strike. Oh, I wish I could see what Tempest Strike was. Okay. Divine Flourish. Special is stronger and can deflect. Okay. Your dash deals damage and can deflect. That one. Absolutely.
Must be one of those infernal troves.
Oh, yeah.
What do we have here?
Alright. I'll take that. Trove Trial. Gain up to 50.
Sure, why not?
Oh, God.
Those troves are not for you.
Alright, what do we
No
got?
time to
Slave
lose.
foes quickly. That was pretty quick.
That's quite enough.
Now to collect.
Heck yeah.
Very nice.
We got a lot out of that one. Okay. Increase our health. Reuse our coin. Let's go ahead and increase our health. We don't have enough coin to really buy anything. I can't get across. Oh, jeez.
Think you can stop me?
Oh yeah. Increase our health. Let's get some more coin.
Pests.
Alrighty. Okay, we are doing a whole heck of a lot better than we did
Check the
last
old
time.
well.
Alright. I know that we're getting close to, I think, fighting Meg again. Oh, and we got a new thing. Nemesis Crest. Passive. You deal 50% damage striking foes from behind. So, Nemesis. Nemesis is a goddess of vengeance. So a lot of times people viewed Nemesis as a goddess of retribution. So they didn't want to, like how they didn't want to invoke Hades for bringing them down into the underworld. People did not want to invoke Nemesis because she was a lot like Nike. Nike is the goddess of victory, who is seen as like justice is blind, is that depiction. Nemesis is like that in the fact that she is extremely vicious. Like, she could easily be considered a goddess of war by how strongly they depicted her as a fighter. Okay. But let's go ahead and take Nail of Talos and Eye of Lamia. Alright. Oh, and we're going to hold on to the rest of the coins, because we might end up at the shop. Ooh! Is this ambrosia? What do we got? Oh yeah.
A bottle of nectar.
Oh, nectar. The nectar of the gods.
Who
So
should I
this
give this to?
So nectar is ambrosia, which is pretty much what the gods ate and drank. This is what gave them their vitality, their life, their essence, essentially. Let's see. We can either upgrade, or we can get a new boon from Ares. I'm thinking Ares. Oh yeah.
Cries of battle.
You have the Shield of Chaos, Aegis. Quite unlike the one my good sister Athena likes to flash around. You have much better taste.
Huh. Interesting. Okay, so they're depicting two different shields of Aegis. Okay. Your special inflicts doom. Ooh, that's nice. I like that. Nothing. I don't like cast. I don't know why they keep depicting that. I don't know what cast does. Battle Rage. After slaying a foe, your next attack or special deals 100% more damage. With Doom, because that's an extra 100 damage with like every hit. So, we have 123. Let's see, what do we got? Tempest Strike. Divine Dash. Okay. So let's go to the shop.
Charon's shop.
Cool. Yeah, there's an upgrade right there that we can use.
Fine day to you as well there, mate. Now let's have a look at your supplies, shall we?
Let's buy a power up.
Here's the fee.
What do we got? Attack deals more damage and knocks foes away. Increase it by 12%. Dash deals more damage. Increase that to 18. Bronze Skin, increase that to 6. I think I'm gonna go with Tempest Strike. Okay. And before we move on, because it looks like we've got our boss battle there, I'm gonna go use the restroom real quick, and we'll be right back. Get my blanket on. Oh. Hopefully everyone's having a good time, enjoyable time. I wanted to update everyone as well that we are currently still working on a new video covering the Kingdom Hearts series. It's going to be the first part of a 13-part video series. So I'm excited for it. And in reference to tomorrow, if we don't beat or don't get through a lot of Hades today, because I don't know if we're going to be able to beat it today or whatnot. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts is absolutely fantastic and one of my favorites. But more than likely we will be streaming Hades again tomorrow. Taking a little break from Elden Ring. So, yeah. Alright, but without further ado, let's battle Meg.
I'm back, Meg.
Ever stubborn, aren't you? Maybe my whip might make you reconsider whatever it is that you're attempting here.
Your whip's not been all that persuasive in the past.
Oh my.
Maybe persistence will pay off for both of us.
Ow. Ow.
Waste of time. You better
Ow. Oh god. Am I gonna die again? Oh, there's help. Go ahead and take care of these guys.
Scratch.
Oh. god. I got 3 HP.
Curse you.
No, come on, man. What? Oh. God, this is...
I'll get you for that, Meg.
Oh. I thought I would be able to do it, but apparently not.
What happened to Hypnos? Achilles, is it really true that Cerberus ripped the lounge up right after I left? He must have gotten in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
I only wish you could have seen it, lad. The place looked like a vineyard after a typhoon. Your Lord Father was livid, but he never gets so angry with the dog. Poor Dusa, though, she's picking the place up.
Dusa.
Oh no. I wonder what became of Dusa. She's always worried Father's going to fire her, even without something like this.
Is this a door? Oh, it is.
How goes it, Shades?
So when he says shades are just the spirits of the dead. But yeah, I understand that this is meant to be done in multiple playthroughs.
Such a shame.
Oh, hush. Renegade. Let's see
What's
if we...
that there?
Oh, we
Something
can't.
from the Fates. What, am I composed entirely of gemstones? Father, what happened to the lounge? The only place for anyone to have a little fun around here, and you seal it shut.
Oh, I had little choice about that, boy. You see, after you fled the first time, Cerberus, why, he was very much upset. Utterly tore the place to shreds. It's now under repair. All thanks to you.
You're really blaming me for not minding the dog while I was out and while you all were here.
I lay the blame entirely upon you, yes. Who else? It's fortunate that Cerberus has calmed himself since then. Come to his senses, I should say. May you yet come to yours.
So I have the ambrosia. And it says gift, but I don't
I
know
heard
who
lately
to
from
properly
Goddess
give it to.
Athena, Nyx. She seems to admire you. I thought Olympians didn't like our kind.
They typically do not. But you are family, child. And I believed Athena wise enough to understand why someone such as I would seek her in particular. She has in turn made others in her family aware.
You make a good team.
All right.
How's
Let's
everything
talk to
been
Serby.
going lately, boy? What's the good word?
The Underworld Prince's casual inquiry serves but to frustrate the Infernal Hound,
Oh.
as none of his 3 heads possess the gift and curse of speech.
Aww. Wait. Should I gift the ambrosia? I mean, first things first. We gotta
Don't
pet
like
the
it when I
dog.
pet your other heads, huh?
No. Oh, yeah. Nah. Well, hold on. Give the gift? Okay, let's give the gift.
Look what I got for you, boy.
As one of Cerberus's heads receives the prince's gift, another muzzles something back into his hand.
Oh?
Thank you, boy.
New keepsake. Old spiked collar. Aww. Such a good pup. Alright, let's see what's in the middle. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Death Defiance. Restore 50% health instead of dying when your life total is depleted. 1 time per rank. Well, that's really cool. Greater reflex. Perform 1 additional dash in quick succession. Okay, well, since we keep dying, I'm gonna... 500? What the crap? Okay. That's quite a jump.
Okay.
All right. Let's go back in.
What's the good word?
What's the good word? Hey, I'm walking here.
Once in a while, pal, you're gonna see a real fancy bozo try to ruin your good time. You'll know him because he's glowing like a light. But that's his special armor, see? You gotta punch right through it. He's gonna shrug you off until you do.
For a good time, beware the fancy glowing bozos on my quest. Check.
All right. I'm going to keep the Aegis
Again.
since we can actually deflect with it and block. So.
Oh, it's her.
Ooh. That is 100% Aphrodite.
That must be a mess. Let's see here. Hi there. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this message.
Yeah, gotta look good for the goddess of beauty and love.
Why, hello, hello there, little godling. I have to say, you're quite the specimen, and so I've decided I shall aid you for the moment. You interested?
Goddess of love and beauty, Aphrodite. Aphrodite is a very interesting case because of the fact that she is technically the oldest of the Olympians. Her story goes that when Uranus, she is ruthless. I'm afraid of her. I mean, most of the most beautiful people are easily to be afraid of. But with Aphrodite, she was born from the sea foam of Uranus. So when Uranus was the king of everything, the king, because he was the sky, the incarnate of the sky, he was ruthless in his power because he controlled Gaia, he controlled all the rest of the children, Titans that they had. And what happened was Kronos was gifted the sickle, and it was not a scythe or sickle that we see, you know, for with a simple blade on it. It's a jagged, spiked sickle, meant for like sawing. So it's almost a saw blade, and this blade was gifted to Kronos by Gaia to say, hey, we need to overpower Uranus and dismantle him. So Gaia tricks Uranus to come to her and be like, hey, let's have a fun time. Let's have intercourse. Let's just say it. And Uranus is, of course, all about it. And what happens is he is held down by the Titans, while Kronos takes his sickle and chops off Uranus's family jewels, let's say. And from this, they fall into the ocean, creating the sea foam and birthing Aphrodite. There's a famous picture done, I think, in 1150 of the birth of Venus, and this is the Roman equivalent to Aphrodite. So consistently naked, and I don't think there's ever been a depiction of Aphrodite where she's not naked in some sort of form or fashion. Yeah, sea foam. But it's actually really, I really like it, where you know, she's birthed from the sea foam because of the fact that if you see sea foam on the sea, I should really stop saying it like that. It's actually going to be fish sperm and eggs. So that's kind of foamed up with the churning of the water. So if you're ever swimming in the ocean and you see foam that's just piling up, that's fish semen. So don't swim in that. Or if you do, very much shower. That's not clean. Alright, but let's look at what she's got. Heartbreak Strike. Your attack... Oh, okay. Oh. Hold on. Your attack deals more damage and inflicts weak status curse. For at least 4 seconds, victim deals at least 30% less damage. Oh. Oh my. Okay. Crush Shot. Not worried about that. Passion Dash. Your dash deals more damage where you end up, inflicting weak. Let's go with this one.
Interested in the power to break hearts? Sure, I don't see why not.
Oh. Oh, I see. All right. Let's continue on. Fantastic. Let's see if there's anything else around here. Nope. Ah, another one of Daedalus's hammers.
Got you back.
I like how they're getting parts constantly. There we go. Daedalus's
Just the
hammer.
edge I need.
Let's see. Bull Rush charge ups faster, your special hits. Your Bull Rush gains a power rush that deals 5% or 500% damage. Ooh. Let's go with this one. All right.
Daedalus power.
Oh, I see what it is. Interesting. Okay. Okay. I got it. Let's see if we can get it on this one.
I'll be leaving shortly.
Wow, that... Okay. That's 200 damage. Wow.
Some darkness.
Dude, that's awesome. That does so much damage. Ooh. Alright. Okay. There we go.
Lord Zeus.
Let's see what Zeus got for us.
That shield of yours called Aegis. Why, in fact, it's mine from long ago, young man. I've no more need of it, of course, but how you found it, you shall have to tell me once you're here.
Oh, that's absolutely right. I completely forgot about this. So Aegis, there's not just one Aegis. So yes, Athena's shield is named the Aegis, but so is Zeus's breastplate. Because now in myth, there's two different stories. So there's a story of when Perseus chops off the head of Medusa, and of course from her springs Pegasus and Chrysor, which is a flying boar, you know, when pigs fly. And they take the head of Medusa and, in one story, give it to Athena to put onto her shield. So that way she can, you know, not only block arrows, but turn any of her foes to stone. And then in another of the stories, they put it on Zeus's breastplate. So anytime he goes into battle, anytime he faces an enemy head on, they immediately turn to stone. So I completely forgot that there were technically two. Alright. Creating the cast. I don't use cast. Thunder Dash. Your dash causes a lightning bolt. Nice. Heaven's Vengeance. After you take damage, your foe is struck by lightning. Absolutely.
The Thunder God's might.
Because we are almost always going to take damage. Yes. Alright, so we got two more things. The price of Midas and the tinge of Erebus. So, Midas, if you don't know who that is, Midas is the king of, I believe, Thebes at the time. But he is a king who wishes that the gods would grant him the power to turn anything into gold. Because he was already wealthy, but he wanted more wealth. And the entire story was meant to show that the pursuit of that wealth is something that should not be continually sought after. So what happens is, yes, he is given the gift of turning things to gold by a single touch. So he wakes up one morning and he feels the power in his hands and he touches an apple. Apple completely turns to gold. He's like, I have so much wealth just in this. He's like, I can turn other things. So he takes his chair. Someone should tell the billionaires. They have way too much money. Eat the rich. Anyway, so Midas then sees his chair. He holds onto his chair, and the chair turns into solid gold. He's like, I now have a golden throne. And he starts just turning everything to gold. And then he sees a pool. There is like this little pool in his atrium, and he touches the water, and the water turns into gold. So he has a platform of gold. Unfortunately, he's so happy about this. He's so excited about this that he gets hungry. So what does he do? He takes a leg of lamb and tries to bite into it. And when he bites into it, he hurts his teeth because it's solid gold. It's like, well, hold on. Grabs an apple. Immediately turns to gold. He can't eat anything because everything he touches turns to gold. He goes to drink something. He takes his goblet, and when he goes to take a drink, nothing's there because the water and the goblet turn to gold. He's so distraught by this that he starts crying and wailing, and as he's crying and wailing, his daughter comes in seeking to, help him. So she comes in, Father, how can I help? What's going on? And he's like, oh, daughter, and goes and hugs her. And when he does, she turns to solid gold. Yeah, it's the monkey paw. And which makes him even more distraught. And this is what brings him to, cursing his power and wishing for death. And then he is taught a lesson, and his daughter is freed. But unfortunately, his soul is not. Next one that we got is Tinge of Erebus. Erebus is the god of darkness. He's another primordial god, the brother, I believe, to Nyx. There's a lot of twins siblings within Olympus. But as Nyx was night, Erebus was darkness. Because the thing with nighttime is, even if you're standing out in the night, if you have the moon out, you can still kind of see, or your eyes adjust to the nighttime. While with darkness, it is pitch. It is 100% unseeable, and that's what the primordial of Erebus was. So we can trade 15 gold. Oh. I see what's going on with these two. So these are the only two we can afford right now. But price of Midas, gain 32 coin, which I'm not too worried about because that also takes away literally half of our health. Tinge of Erebus, spend 15, gain 20.
Should help keep me going.
Yes. Absolutely. Alright. Are there any other doors? No. Alright. But we can get some more ambrosia. Well, that was easy. Ooh, and an upgrade? Heck yeah.
You're nothing.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Power of the gods.
Yes. Let's increase our damage and cause more damage. Alright, so increased enemy difficulty to get Poseidon or the shop. I don't think we have enough to get anything at the shop, but let's go get the boon.
I thought crystals were supposed to be pretty.
Oh, ow. Oh yeah.
You'll be back, won't you?
Ah, it seems to me you've had yourself a spot of lady trouble lately. Isn't that correct, nephew? I mean the Fury down in Tartarus, of course. You're going to let her keep on bossing you around?
No. Alright, what do we got? Tempest Flourish. Your special deals more damage and knocks foes away. Okay. Your dash damages foes in an area and knocks them away. Okay. Sunken Treasure. Gain a random assortment of... Oh, of all of that. Yes.
The ocean's fury.
Oh, absolutely. Wow, that really helped out. Okay.
What is it now?
Oh boy.
How foolhardy of you.
Survived
Think
45
you got me,
seconds.
do you? At least I'm picking up some coin. Almost.
There we go. We win.
Damnable fools.
There we go.
Alright, what do we got here?
Show me, Charon.
Ooh. Hydrolite. Passive restore 10% health when you enter a chamber. Cast deals more damage. Gain one more stone for cast. Okay. Hydrolite. This is very much a play on I almost want to say lemonade, but it's with Hydra, which the I think it's Lernian or Lanian. I can't remember exactly where it's from, but the Hydra is typically seen in the tale of Heracles as the multi-headed serpent that breathes poisonous gas as its breath. And a lot of times it's considered as the monster that when you cut the head, two more grow in its place. That's technically not, I mean, that's a belief of it, but that's more of a modern belief. What the Greeks saw, what they believed, was the fact that when the head was cut off, the head would just grow back. So, cut off a head, doesn't do anything because it just grows right back. And there was one head that it was completely immortal, so it could not be killed. So technically the Hydra was an immortal being, or an immortal monster. So what Heracles had to do was he worked with his cousin. I can't remember his cousin's name at this point, but when Heracles cut off a head, they would take a torch and singe the neck, or cauterize the neck, so the head couldn't grow. But of course they couldn't do that to the main head of the snake, and instead, once they cut off the head, they just buried it in a bunch of rocks. We've talked about Atlas before, but Prometheus is actually the titan of foresight. He is the brother to Eremetheus, and who is another titan of foresight. Prometheus was famous for stealing the fire from the gods and giving it to humans, because the humans were actually created from, funny enough, the ash of Zagreus, believe it or not, in some myths. So when humans were created, they didn't have anything. They didn't have fire. They were just living off the land in any way that they could. They weren't even cooking meat at this point, or even vegetables or anything. So Prometheus was like, I can see in the future that these humans will thrive. To ensure this, I'm going to take the fire from the gods and give them this fire, so that way they can thrive and have that future that I foresee. He does this, Zeus finds out and is furious. Absolutely. How dare you take this fire that is from our holy forge? And he takes Prometheus and ties him to a stone off of the coast of Greece. That's called cheating. Yes, it is. And Prometheus has to spend eternity having his liver eaten out by, some say it's a vulture, some say it's an eagle. I believe it's an eagle, due to the fact that an eagle was seen as the more akin to the gods. Let's go with this. Give me that. Alright, what do we got? So we got increase health or increase our boon. We only have one right now, so I would say let's go with health. So
ooh, the strength of the centaurs.
fantastic. Okay. So Zagreus just mentioned the strength of the centaurs. So that's another chimeric being, because we had mentioned earlier in the stream about the chimeras. being essentially viewed as demons. Now, I should say demonic monsters. The Greeks didn't actually have demons that we see them as today. But with that hybridization of different animals, or humans and animals, the centaurs were viewed in that way, especially so, because it's almost an abomination. Because it's, hey, we have humans that are seen as, good generally, and, creations of the gods. And then we have horses, which it's specifically come from the gods as gifts. To combine the two was horrendous. And, you have, the centaur that actually is the one that his blood kills Heracles. And they're born from, the centaurs are actually born from a man or a king named Ixion, Ixion, who is attached to a wheel and makes love to a cloud that is disguised as Hera. And it's here that the centaurs are born. Or the cloud births the first centaur. Come here. Oh, wow. Where's that? There it is.
A key to a weapon.
Another key. Alright, so we got more coins. Oh. Okay. Just more coins.
Numbskulls. You're dead.
Oh yeah.
A gift.
Alright. Let's see what the shop has.
Anything I need.
Life essence, restore up to 29, which we're at full health, so we don't need it. That we might need. Yeah, let's get the gemstones. Let's do that. This would just be a waste. Well, since we have the shop right there. Yeah, because shops usually sell the boons as well. And just the boon I was needing.
Hey, Charon, if there happens to be something really horrible awaiting me beyond that door, then give me a sign, won't you?
Oh, perfect.
Great.
You know what? I'm feeling generous. Let's give
Charon,
Charon
you've
the
been
gift.
such a reassuring sight, I thought I'd offer you a token of my gratitude.
Ooh.
Wait, you don't have to give me something in return. It was a gift. Though, you're insisting, aren't you? I don't know what to say, mate.
Bone hourglass. I like that. Alright.
Always a pleasure, Charon.
I knew that foul boatman would come through, and you would find amongst his wares this gift.
Alright, what do we got? Oh, we can inflict doom. Alright. Blade dash. Your dash creates a blade rift where you stand. Cool. Curse of Vengeance. After you take damage, inflict doom on foes around you. You know what? Let's do that.
More bloodshed, then.
We'll take that. We got 95. Oh, yeah. We are quite well set. All right. I think this time we can get Meg.
Hello, Meg.
And there you are again. Lord Hades ought to lock you up rather than let you run amok in his domain like this.
I'm sure he'd welcome all this feedback from you, Meg. Or maybe you're just pining for my father's job.
Ooh.
I have no envy for your father's position. Besides, I happen to enjoy my own responsibilities.
Yeah, we got her. Fury vanquished.
I did it. The ancient blood.
Ooh.
Achilles might know what to do with this.
Bounty claimed. Titan blood. Battled out Tartarus. Shield of Chaos. Ooh, excuse me. Alright. Let's proceed onwards.
How did you...
Alright, what do we got? Restore 15 health. We don't even need to. That's locked. That's also locked.
None other than those in the trusted inner circle of Lord Hades are authorized to enter the intricate chambers connecting the vast regions of the underworld. But the prince decides to barge in anyway.
I barge where I please.
Oh, can't get these. That's it. This is kind of cool to see, like, Hades have, like, you know, mechanical mechanisms? I don't know. Locked. What do I... What? Oh, I have to do that. Okay. I am foolish. There we go. Don't need that. We're at full health. That's good.
I'll take this one.
Thanks. What do we got? Self.
Can wash away my boons.
Oh. No, I like these.
Don't think I've gone this far. Cheers.
Hey. So we should be out of Tartarus.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Asphodel. Interesting. Okay, so funny enough...
Wasn't this whole expanse once lush and green?
So this is actually kind of cool right here. If you guys have seen anything with the Tower of Babel, it's depicted as this, as a literal tower. And it's kind of cool that it's here in a hellish landscape, because in Abrahamic belief, the Tower of Babel was seen as a super unholy place, because there were everyone was there speaking the same languages, and everyone was there to barter, trade, talk, hang out, do literally anything and everything there. and the leader of this Tower of Babel was Nimrod. And I believe it was Jacob? Not 100% sure on that one. But he was told to go and let one person know that the tower would be destroyed and that curses would be brought upon the people of the Tower of Babel. Actually, hold on. Let me take a quick second to look and see. Because it's one of the grandsons of Noah. Babel. I'm trying to find who it was. Nope. Nope. I can't find it. Anyway, so excuse me. So anyway, the, let's say, grandson of Noah goes out to the tower and lets somebody he knows who is there know that, hey, the tower's going to be destroyed, people are going to be cursed, like, we need to leave. He's like, but I have all these friends here. Can we save them? You know, you have 24 hours. We can get them out as well. And so he speaks to Yahweh and says, hey, you know, there are still some good people in here. Can we get them out? And he's like, Yahweh agrees to this, or Yahweh is the God of the Israelites. And he tells them, sure, yes, there is still time. You may get out any of those who are deemed worthy of the kingdom of God. He gets them out, and upon the next day, the tower is completely destroyed, and the people who remain now speak in different tongues. It's the story of how people have different languages, and it's a story in the book of Genesis. And apparently, there's actually multiple different types of tellings for the Tower of Babel.
The once verdant plains of Asphodel are now engulfed in scintillating flame, having been flooded by the river Phlegethon, whose hideously superheated contents could bring death swiftly even to those resistant to most heat.
That was the other thing I was going to look up. Asphodel. This is one I'm not 100% aware of. Okay, here we go. So, this says, the Asphodel Meadows, section of the Greek underworld, where the majority of ordinary souls, or many shades, the field of mid, maybe, were sent after death, or sent after their life to await their final days in death. One of the main three divisions of the underworld, consisting of Elysium, Asphodel, and Tartarus. Oh, so apparently Homer depicts in the Odyssey, he mentions how the fields of Asphodel were close to the land of dreams, which is another place within the Greek underworld. But it's past the streams of Oceanus, and it's a world-encircling river. But yeah, Asphodel is meant
resistant, not flame proof.
is meant to be a field of beauty. So to see it completely engulfed, ow, 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 ow! I didn't know that I could get off of this. Interesting that we're traveling on the grave.
Wave makers.
Oh. Oh, jeez. Come on. There we go.
I can use this to unlock a weapon.
Jeez. So this is quite dangerous. I don't like this area.
Off we go. Bone rakers.
Oh, jeez. There we go. Ooh. This one's a bit more challenging. Oh, okay. With this kind of symbol, that's gotta be Hermes. Hermes is the only one who would have the feathers. So let's see what he's going to offer. Anything over here? Nope. Okay. Oh, we've got a lot here. Nope. Okay.
Slam dancers.
Slam dancers? What? Oh,
I think not.
hang out. It kind of makes me think of like witch doctors. There we go. Oh yeah.
Gust of air.
All right. Let's see what this is absolutely Hermes.
This mark, almost like a bat wing. In the name of Hades, Olympus, I accept this
Bat
message.
wing. That's a bird wing.
Hey boss, found you. Good. Hermes, at your service. Pleasure. You are the talk of Olympus. Normally I wouldn't get mixed up, but for you, I'll be making an exception. Now come on, we've both got places to be.
Oh yes, Hermes. I love Hermes. God of swiftness. He's also a messenger god, god of travelers, roads, whatnot. He's got his winged cap. He's got his winged boots. All of these made him travel extremely fast, essentially the speed of light. There's so many different myths about Hermes, and a lot of them talk to talk to the fact that he is essentially a trickster god. You could think of him as being the equivalent of Loki. However, he is the son of Zeus, so he isn't quite in that same category. The interesting thing that is good about this, that I really like, is that he says, "Hey boss." This makes sense because Hermes is a psychopomp. And what psychopomps are is they are the ones who are the guides of the dead. They're the ones who greet the dead, the newly dead, and bring them into the underworld. And there's a famous picture that depicts Hermes bringing people into the underworld. I actually have it as my computer background. So, let's see what he's got. Swift Strike. Your attack is faster. Good. Hyper Sprint. After you dash, briefly become sturdy and move 100% faster. Flurry Cast. Hold cast. Fire rapid succession. Let's go with this one.
Appreciate the lift, Lord Hermes, sir. Now let's go.
Oh yeah, that's nice. Yep. That's a nice one. Okay. We got 3 things now. Let's see if there's anything else around here. That's where we came from. Okay, so we can't... Oh, that's where we would have come from before. Or if we went the other route. Let's... You know what? Let's get something from Poseidon.
That's a problem.
Oh. Oh yeah.
Until next time, gigantic Gorgon head.
Oh. So, the Gorgons. Gorgons are interesting because they are ancient. And I mean extremely ancient. They are so ancient to the fact that they were around before Greece was around. There's a... the way that you can tell that... a monster is a Gorgon is by not only the snakes of hair, or the hair of snakes, but the fact that in ancient art they are depicted facing the viewer. Because you'll notice in a lot of Greek art that there's a side profile. You'll see this in Egyptian art as well, and in a lot of different reliefs around the ancient world. You know, Mesopotamia, and even in some of like Japanese and Chinese myths. But for the Gorgons, they've been around since like 5000 BCE. There's a piece of ancient pottery that actually depicted the Gorgon as this like goofy looking snake thing, but it's actually kind of cool. I like it.
In the name of Hades.
And yes, I do say I like it a lot because I like mythology. All right, this will break heart. No, I kind of like what we have there. Hydraulic Might. Your attack and special are stronger the first 10 seconds of encounters. I still can't get this dang fly that's flying around. Yeah, let's go with that. Freaking things. I have so many. All right. Ooh.
Gorgons.
Oh. Dude, I've really got to be careful with that. Come on, hit it. There we go, we got him.
Right there.
Oh boy. Anything else over here? Oh, there we go. Trove Trial. Gain up to 25 gemstones. Okay. I think we can do that.
Whatever, let's try it.
But yeah, same.
Get your hands off my trove.
Oh, jeez.
Right.
There we go. Ow.
I shall deal with you later then.
Peace and quiet.
All
Good
right.
enough.
We got 11.
Never enough of these back at the house.
Nope. Okay. We got 189. Let's go ahead and spend some coins, because there might be some help that we can get. Oh, never mind.
Let's fight.
Ow. Ooh. And some coin. And let's go to the
What's in the
shop.
pool this time?
Alright, what do we got? Life Essence. Yeah, we'll definitely need that. Fateful Twist. Gain a random item offered by the Well of Charm. Stygian Shard. Passive. Traps deal 500% damage to your foes. Don't really use traps. Oh, also, I should mention, you'll see Stygian a lot in this. They've mentioned it quite a bit with the Stygian sword and whatnot, or Stygian beings, Stygian things. Stygian just means under the earth. It's another form of chthonic, because chthonic means in the underworld or under the earth. So, we have enough.
Looks handy.
I'm going to grab both of them. Nail of Talos. Nice. Alright. So there we'll gain power. And here's more money. Alright, let's gain some power. Cool. A little bit more health. Unless this is the shop. Oh! Awesome.
Power of Olympus.
Okay. Your attack and special start in the first 10 seconds. After you take damage. Take damage from struck by lightning. Let's see. That's 80 damage. This is 64. Let's go with this.
Stronger still.
Having traversed the flaming river Phlegethon to gain this vantage point, relentless Zagreus must now confront a foe of unimaginable savagery, who lies ahead, waiting patiently its time to strike.
Okay, so we're at the boss already.
Way to spoil the surprise, old man.
Old man. I wonder who that is. Alright. I'm hoping that we can get through this.
Hello?
Oh, okay.
Oh, great.
Lernia, that's it. Oh, okay. Whoops, 2 step. Oh, okay. Okay. That's fine. Go. Dang it. Alright, there we go. Should.
How many of these are there?
Oh, jeez. Oh, I gotta get out. Gotta get out. Oh, I'm gonna die. Okay. Oh, I'm at 9 health. Oh, there it is. Oh, we got close. I think that's our farthest yet.
Oh, I'll get that Hydra.
Shades of the dead mill constantly within the house, complaining of their woes and seeking audience from any who would listen.
I listen.
Welcome back.
Ah, welcome
It's
back.
usually pretty quiet keeping watch over the pool of sticks back there, but it's sure been busy lately. Why, somebody else came through just earlier. You should have seen the look on my face when it wasn't you.
Interesting.
Glad to keep things interesting.
That's what I was thinking. Ah. Oh. What do these ghosts have to say?
What news, Spirit?
Achilles is the strongest there ever was. Cause of death. Sharp object. Yeah. Yeah, you could say that. His death was caused by that.
You'll get the hang of it out there, lad. For all our sparring practice, there's no teacher like the real thing. Now then, I have something for you.
What, wait, you're giving me your codex? I can't accept something like this.
Please, I insist. I want your love of history to grow, not just your love of warfare.
Hey.
Besides, maybe you can finish out the rest of it.
I'm grateful.
Press C to open. Oh, we can gain more hearts? Kelly. Okay. Ah. Wow, we have almost discovered all of the Olympians already. Isis, Ares. Tartarus, Asphodel. Oh. Among the many reasons it is best for mortals to strive to treat each other responsibly, well, is that, excuse me, after having lived their short lives, they may wind up stuck with one another for eternity in the meadows of Asphodel. Infernal Arms, Stygian Blade, Shield of Chaos. That's pretty cool. Let's see. Can I give another
I should
gift?
check in with the house contractor.
Oh, I can give another gift. Interesting. Interesting.
Wonder where Nyx went.
Oh, and we have Meg down here. Okay, let's start with the renovation crew. How many do we have? We have 34. Let's see. Underworld renovations. Chambers may contain urns with 5 gold. Nice. Make the Fates prophecy come to pass and be rewarded. Fated list of minor prophecies. Oh, okay. Keepsake collection regional. Switch keepsakes between underworld regions. Okay. Not gonna worry about things that are that don't help our runs. Give more of a grown-up look to any bedchamber. Court music. Okay. Let's go
Here
with
you go.
that.
The fated list of minor prophecies. That sounds somewhat exciting, I suppose.
You requisition that useless bit of parchment.
Underworld fountains purified. Fountains provide 10% more health. Nice. All right,
Work
keepsake
is
collection.
approved upon my father's name. Not like he's paying any heed.
Nice. Oh, okay. Gotcha. All right.
So how did it go? How did you die ignobly this time, pray tell? Cerberus and I can't wait to hear the tale.
In that case, I'll spare you the details.
Fine. Your failure is quite easily imagined. How often it recurs. Almost as though my realm is built to keep you here. You and every single soul that's ever lived. But by all means, continue struggling.
Be nice.
You really ripped the lounge to pieces, boy? I hope you didn't get yourself in too much trouble. I'm sorry to have worried you like that.
Oh.
The guilt-racked monster Cerberus admits to committing the crime, expressing some remorse for having implicated the incendiary prince.
Oh.
Cheer up, boy. It'll be all right.
All right. Let's give him a good
Not
old
everybody
pet.
knows exactly how to give you pets and live to tell of it, right, boy?
Oh, yes. Such a good doggo. All right. I'm going to give Achilles the gift.
Hey, Achilles. Look, this really isn't much, but here.
This really is for me. You beat me to it then, as I had meant to give you this when next we spoke. Please, take it.
Thanks so much, sir.
Oh. Myrmidon Racer. So the Myrmidons were the, his forces. Very cool. So I'm not sure if it's like you get, every time you give a gift, you get, if you give multiple to a god or a hero, you get multiple keepsakes, but don't know. Just have to keep playing.
The prodigal son returns. Everyone's saying I went easy on you, Zach.
Prodigal son is something from, again, Abrahamic belief of, just like with the Tower of Babel, but for the story of the prodigal son, you have a father who has two sons, and he owns a fair bit of land. He's, very well-to-do in the area, and one son goes off, and he wants to find his own life. He doesn't work hard in the field, but he wants to explore what there is out in the world. So he goes out, explores, does things, he's not happy about it. He doesn't do things that he's proud of. He's a sinner, first and foremost. While the other son, the brother, stays at home. He continues working. He's a very good, hard worker. He is, committed to his life on the farm with his father, taking care of his family. And the son who had gone out comes back to his home. And when his father sees him, he lifts up his drapery, so his clothes, so that way his legs are shown. And in that time period, an elder showing off their legs was very much not a good thing. They could be stoned to death for it. And of course he's like, I will risk that to go and run to my son. Runs to his son, hugs him, greets him, presents a huge feast to honor his return. And the son who stayed, who had committed himself to being with the father, the farm, the family, speaks to the father alone and says, why is it that he went out, became a sinner, became awful and all these things, and when he returned he gets a feast? Why? I've been here, I've been working hard, why shouldn't I get a feast? And the father turns to him and says, he knew not of what he was going to do when he started. He went out, sinned, but had the understanding of what is good in life. He had to learn that for himself. And by learning that, I would present a feast. And if you had switched positions, I would do the same for you. You already know of the goods that are here. You eat well, you drink well, you are clean in every way. He deserves one because he learned his lesson, and now he can be one with us. So, Prodigal Son is pretty spot on with this sort of thing. And it's kind of neat to, combine the two different mythologies.
Don't worry,
or the
mate.
two different
I eventually managed to get home the painful way after all.
Look, I have a reputation to uphold. You get past me again like that, you best go all the way. Now leave me be and don't think you're gonna be so lucky next we meet out there.
Hey, that must be the fated list.
What we got?
Fated list of minor prophecies.
Oh, there is no escape. The son of the god of the dead shall someday break free of the realm in which he was born. Oh, okay. So these are like the different quests, sort of. So once we do escape, we'll get 1,000 of the gemstones. Distant relatives. Oh, if we meet all of the gods, we'll get 3 of the ambrosias. Chthonic colleagues. Oh, meet all the chthonic deities. Goddess of wisdom. Oh, if we select all of the different ones, we get 150. Okay. Infernal arms. Unlock and use the different weapons. Stygian blade. Oh, we haven't actually used that in a run. Okay. Oh, these are the Daedalus enhancements. That's it. Chthonic knowledge. Son of the God of Dead shall someday reveal a portion of the underworld codex. Oh, if we reveal 70 bits of the codex. Okay. Reflect. What do we got? Greater reflex. One more dash in quick succession. Let's see. 90. Alright, so we should be able to have enough to upgrade. Oh, that's already... Heck yeah. Oh, we got 2 things at max. Perfect.
Nyx's power. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
Even though you don't technically die. Technically. Alright. With that, we've gone through quite a bit of mythology, quite a bit of history, talked at very great lengths about the different gods, goddesses, heroes, stories, legends, areas of Greek myth. Even a little bit of Roman, even a little bit of Abrahamic. So, there's a lot to take in with this, and I am quite happy with this. Tomorrow, we are going to be getting back into Hades. Let me go ahead and... Yeah. Hold on, that's a little too loud. Alright, but we've gone through a lot in this game, and we've only gone through 2 levels. But tomorrow at 11, we're going to be streaming Hades again. We'll talk a bit more about new things that we find. We'll refresh on different details. And again, as well, if you haven't seen it in the description, if you have any questions or, general thoughts on Greek myth, by all means, talk in the chat, ask a question, happy to speak on anything and everything Greek mythology and history at that. But with that, I very much appreciate you. Appreciate you all watching, hanging out, and I think I will see you guys. I don't think. I know. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all next time.